How are you guys doing today? How's everyone doing? So, it's a new day, another day here. I was late going to bed last night. I'm not too long getting up here today because, like I say, my planet Mars is retrograde, so it's got me dragging, sort of. It just got my whole energy levels kind of, screwed up compared to the way I am normally, which is sometimes it's probably good for me to slow down, especially in here, But so anyway, I'm Lord Shiva, by the way, and a few more other characters you can call me as well. I identify with the goddess Isis, who I carry the energy of as well. I am the cosmos queen bitch. Okay, yes I am. Okay, so I carry a few more of the energies, of ancient times. I am from the head of the crown. That's where I'm originated from. If those don't know anything about Lord Shiva, okay? But if you don't know anything about Lord Shiva, just go and look it up. So Lord Shiva is masculine and feminine together, mixed together, male, female. And those who do not know that, whether it's Lord Shiva, Lord Ram, Lord Vishnu, Brahma, all of them, no matter who you call, no matter which god you call Zeus, you call Hades, you can call Poseidon, you can call them all, honey. It does not matter. The case is this: everything is in the conscious of source, and you're birthed in the conscious of source, and that's what you are. You are a thought in the conscious of source. You do not die when you leave your body. You just simply get up out of here as you are, the spirit of source, or the energy of source, really. The energy of source is what you are, as a thought of source, in the conscious of source, bringing forth source energy in the form that you have decided to bring it in the form of, whatever way you have decided to create of your own creation, but in the image that mirrors back to source. And that's which one you want to mirror it back to. Source is all things, so you decide. Okay? So, therefore, everyone has their own energy that is given of source. It's a force of energy that it is your energy source that is yours to form and to shape and to use as your own force of energy from source, and you operate it in that energy. It's up to you what you do with it. Okay? It's up to me what I do with me. Okay? So I am in my whole, because that's what I want to be. I choose my wholeness of myself, which brings me back to the wholeness of source, which gives me a whole complete. That's who I am, that's who I am, that's who I am, I am that I am. Okay, and that is who I am. I kind of kid around with you, but I'm real serious, okay? However, we're not going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about my life and my divine masculine's life. That's what we're going to talk about. They've been wanting me to give that illustration of that information out to you anyway, since we are already on global, wide open, thanks to my divine masculine. He loves to be seen. So here we are. There we are, honey. We're being seen all over global. Not yet, but we're just on our way out of here, honey. And they're going to really see us then. You see? But that's okay. They know about us, honey. So here we are, yay! You know, not that I've been working on hiding because I'm behind the screen no matter where you see me at, because you won't see me in public probably at all. Maybe if you do, it'll be a miracle. Because I can't deal with energy. I'm very sensitive, and I'm just not able to take the energy of this planet with people. I really can't. Okay, so whatever, it is what it is. To the things change. I don't know. I can only go so far into the future, which is really my past. So is yours. Okay, we are really living as I as we are from our future back to our past to fix something that is supposedly happen in our future, but to stop that it does not happen, we came back from our future to our past to stop that from happening. Okay, pretty much. Yet we are not our true selves here. We are hologramics of our true self, because it makes more sense to put a little hologram in the metrics and let the hologram be you connected to the hologram, and then let the hologram play it all out. Though it feels real to the hologram because it's a program. Until you come out of the program, you will operate by the program thoughts. The thoughts of the program, and anything that is in the program. Once you come out of the program, you have to break free from the matrix program and begin to think of your own thoughts. Begin to think for yourself. You utilizing your thoughts in a more healthy and more collective way. You're not just all about yourself and them and selfish and the selfish. It's okay to be selfish, but not selfish. So you're all by selfish, and you're not really seeing the bigger picture where we're all a whole collective, right? Okay, so but I need to work out some before we do all this here. Okay. Incense burning, it's smelling really delicious, and my candles burning. And I do need to do a little tiny workout because this is going to get pretty heavy when I come out to say what I need to say, because I woke up to some YouTube luscious, on the YouTube channels, and I want to explain something about spirituality. You got all kinds of things going on YouTube channel, and you really do. You got one channel that's strictly made for this, and one channel that strictly does this, and one channel that whatever. Okay, but there's whatever channel you go on, whatever it may be, if it's entertainment to you in 3D, if it's entertainment to you in the 5D, the 4D, whatever way you want to entertain your life or your energy, whatever you want to put it in. You decide. But I don't go into that. I may turn the channel on because it's maybe a particular channel that I may particularly pick up certain things from, because I'm a researcher by heart. So I'm doing research, whatever happening. And so when I turn that channel on, I'm researching for certain particular topics or subjects or whatever it may be. Who knows? I mean, I'm a twin flame, so a lot of times it's going to deal around that. It may be, maybe not. Lately, it's been a little bit of everything. Okay, but some channels, when they're dealing with whatever they're doing, readers, whatever they're doing, psychics, they are a lot of times their message is all the way into maybe a 3D conversation, life, or whatever. I mean, most of the time, a lot of time it could be. Okay. And a lot of times, okay, if I choose, that's my choice. If I choose to entertain myself with something that of a 3D conversation, a world, a message, whatever. It's entirely up to me, because I don't hardly entertain myself with 3D anything. Because why? Because it doesn't serve me any justice. It only serves me of something that I am not a part of anymore. That I've lived beyond those days of matrix 3D world. I'm more of a 5D way of conscious thinking and living. So I'm gonna entertain more in my crown or in the higher chakras than I am at all in the lower chakras, because it just don't serve me. It's not a you know what I'm saying? It's not a beneficial for me to serve you or me or anyone or any things in the such as of a low energy. Okay, but for some reason I'm involved, at least my title, my fragrancy, my government stamp name, label name that they put on this body as a label, that name that they would, this body was growed up with, named Barbara, whatever you want to call it. That name is out there somewhere, just laying up in a heap of storms. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, and just anything that has a lot to do with my life here or something is just going, I mean, it's just like making circles out there. And I was like, what, but that's okay. I mean, I'm all right. I'm enjoying every bit of it, and help yourself. Enjoy yourself with me if you don't mind. I love it. Let's do a little workout, okay? Because I'll tell you more when I come back. So, all right, I get my shoes out the way, and I do want to do some workouts here for you. I had the washer going. I think it stopped. Okay, so I need to find my headphones. Okay, in case if I talk while I got the music on. I'm not gonna be on this video very long. I'm gonna stop and go because with the energies coming in, so it's on so hard, like they do, like it is. It's really it beats it. It's just the electronics. It's just tears me up, So. Because you have to see what's really going on. I'm pushing out energy and I'm grabbing energy to come back. Wherever it's coming from, I'm grabbing it. And by me speaking to you, because I am connected with my thoughts, with my intentions to you, I'm also picking up your energies too, And so it really does a number on me. Okay, so, oh man. I'm already starting to be kind of a tiny headache. Okay, so. See if I can do that when it's slow. I've been so focused, I've been so locked on you. Ever since you walked in, baby, you light up the room. Scared to approach you, but I think it's what I wanna do. Yes, you look in my eye, you wanna know why it's me. Something you got, it's something I die to see. The way that you smile, I think that it means to be me. I just want 24 hours, so even less if put that one on because I had never, maybe I've ever heard it maybe once, and sometimes I do like to listen to it at least one time, maybe or two, before I do it because it's changing. I don't know which way to go, and I'm better not tapped in like I need to be with these guys, So matters. Okay, so let's. I gotta kind of pick it up some so I can get the energy to roll in on me, Okay. Where do we want to go from here?
Eminado, Eminado. Eminado, Eminado.
Peace up,
A-Town.
words in there and just jump in, get it, and just go with the flow. That's all you can do, and try to stay in tune with them guys and the music and the steps. It all has to come together. So much more training for me. I'm happy. Yeah. Things don't always keep getting better as long as you keep putting into it, okay? Never give up, especially on yourself. And never put your hope in anyone outside of you that's not connected with the whole as a source, okay? You get this piece. I think it's just my washer's going. I think it's just going draining right now, but it's going to spin. It's got kind of tangled up there. So anyway, let me go here with this great story that reflects on the life of myself and my twin flame, who I had no clue anything about twin flames. Wasn't me in the body at the time anyway, but however, there was nothing in her background or her energy knowledge that she knew anything about twin flames. She knew about soulmates, but didn't ever put nothing emphasis on it for the main reason that her whole life was geared around the church life after she had spent maybe 3 years or more in just entertaining with just her, the higher conscious, and the angels and whoever that was with her when she first came into the spirituality awakening, which has been back in 1987. Okay, let me show you a little bit of background of who I am pertaining to who she is, basically. Who was my other conscious of myself. Me would have been Queen Shiva, which you would call her Barbara, right? All right, so that conscious walked out, I walked in, all right? But then the time when that conscious was on the planet, she had the energy of totally connected to her higher conscious and whatever other energies was around her. It's all how she awakened. Very strange how they, awaken her. However, she was really tapped in, had the faith of a mustard seed or a mountain, she could move, and so she really had that faith. And so everything, was like really flying high with her. She was always up in the clouds, but she would test the energy of the spirit to see how much power she had. But she knew how to turn the energy. You would too, what you learned. And so things went on in her life. She went through dark night of the soul cycles, and you slip and you fall, you make mistakes, you learn, and you get up and you move on, okay, and you get stronger, because spirituality is done within, and it's a choice. But going now as an evolution, I don't think you really have a choice. You don't really have a choice because it's not individual, it's a collective. So everyone is going, whether you want to go or not. So collectively you're going. But this has never been done before. It's the first time ever being done in any planet. Freedom. Being made free. Free from what? From who? Where? What you being made free from? From yourself, mainly, darkness that you picked up over the years of times again, of living life of darkness, not wanting to be a part of the light or any sort of way or anything, was just more or less merely going your way in the light of yourself, of the dark side though. Okay? Where you was enlightening that energy, not in the light of your energy, but in the dark of your energy. And you lived there for many years, and you operated in those energies and those thoughts, because it's what it is. And you developed yourself in those thoughts, believing, seeing, knowing, or whatever way you want to put it, that this was the way it was supposed to be, and this is how it works, and this is the way it is, and that's how, or no, it's not. Okay, but you've been blocked. You were blocked for many times off from your heart chakra. You know, even though you had a heart physically, but not in tune with the chakra of the heart, the center piece that is that's that you're connected to in your with your body, in your energy, spirit. What keeps you locked into this body, the chakras do it. But it also has there's a wheel there, little wheels, and they turn and they calculate your growth, your the amount of life of growth that you have, that you incorporate, or that you entertain, or that you what you would call it, experience for the journey that you're on, because you came in here on a contract, in a journey, and everyone do, but you had your memory wiped, and memory wiped, you didn't remember nothing of who you are. So this time you can remember who you are, because this time is a time that now you've been made free from the bondage of the matrix that you were spelled inside of and put under the spell of believing that it is what it is when it isn't. So I know nothing about spiritual, about twin flames. I knew nothing about energy until it was not me, but it was the other conscious me. Until I walked into this body, when everything began to come awaken more so. Okay, she started to awaken, but I came in to finish the awakening, because my twin flame is my counterpart in the higher conscious of the space of energy, life. Okay, we are from the crown together. Okay, and we have been together for our lifetimes. What journey we had to come in here this time for is still the same. We always incarnate in and out of different planets, different timelines, for a spiritual work that we come to do. And if you're a twin flame, you most likely do too. And because of who you are and what you represent, and what is your task on the planet, and what you must do, you're rewarded for what you come here to do. They've always gave you rewards, though. Depends on what you do, and how much you put in. You'll get a reward for it. It's entirely on to your contract, and whatever that is. But everyone has a place to play, and everyone are playing a part, because we are not really totally we are in a matrix, but we're not really totally in a human world, a physical human world, like you would call yourself to be, but you're in a hologramic world, and everything is hologramic, and you're playing in a movie, and you're being played out in many movies. Hollywood out there ain't no really like you think it is. It's Hollywood is made up of who your life really, and who you being all the times, and then they make movies out of the whole life thing that you've been brought up to believe and see is totally not at all what you think and how you believe it is. Not at all. Not at all. It was a complete, totally different picture, okay? And normally what you're looking at in the days that you live is a picture, a movie that's been played out in front of you in your life, of your own life that you have lived of different times, different things you've done, and so forth and so on, until one day you finally wake up and realize what you've been doing over and over again, you're not going to continue to do that anymore. You want to finally decide on what life you really choose to live. And we've all lived in different planets, different timelines, different ways. Some may have been on the dark side at one time. You lived on the dark side, and you lived on the light side. You know what I'm saying? You just have to go on your breakfast and find out. But there's lives and life and lives like you live. Many. So this time we have you come in here 12 times, like a graduation. In 12 lives you come in, you live, and you do your experiences, and you learn what you came in to learn, and you do what you come here to do, and you leave. This is our last year of being on the planet, my twin flame and I. This is our last life. We're bound to be, we're destined. We must come together in union. That's just the way it is. Plain and simple. Nothing else. Nobody can get away from it. You wouldn't want to, okay? But you're just not. Okay. So, upon meeting my twin, because of the wasn't me, another energy me, because of the experience that she had been in touch with the conscious of the high. She knew what is and what isn't. She knew how to know what is going on here. What is it? Okay. The way she knew is something when they went to touch hands or something pass over or appeared, or the oars touched, and that shocked her. What is this? Oh my God. Now, my twin is much younger than I am, okay? Much younger. But that's good, because that's some of the things of what we're here to tear down. This society, ideology of knowing, of seeing things like, this is where it's supposed to be, and another, we can't do this, can't do that, can't do this, can't do. What? Excuse me? Hello? Who made the rules? And who rules them I'm supposed to be living under? Who? Fucking government? No, man, shit. Who is this fucking government? A fucking man? A human, just as what I am. Ooh, he's supposed to be more brainier than that. The only reason he's much brainier because he make you think he's much brainier. Well, he ain't much brainier. Trust me, he ain't. He got some entities in his head too, talking and leading him along the way. Plus, they the one running the fucking planet. Not no other human is running no fucking planet on this planet. No human at all running the planet. Not at all. They never did. You got your light and you have your dark. And so we've had our times of life living under the energies of the dark, chaotic world. Now, the time has come, which it has happened in the past, but never until this time that you had this much energy on the planet enough to beat out the energies of the dark, then the light must come in and be abound. Okay? And this is where we are. Everything is changing now. Like from dark to light, dark to light. That is willing to come into its own true self. Then let it be, because you've come from here as the higher God that who you are. Everyone is. You're God, I'm my God. You're God, I'm my God. We all have our own God part of energy. It's what you are, is what you are. Okay, I am mine, you're you. But you're a bigger God than who you are, is the God of the consciousness of God. I mean, I don't say everyone is a God, but you're in the conscious, I know that. So you either want gods, you can be purifications, you can be deities, you can be all that, okay? So, but you do have a higher consciousness, which is the bigger person of yourself, and you have other energies of yourself in other universes. We live in many. like what I'm saying. You don't understand it. Look it up. 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 So, and therefore, when you live in this life of coming in here, you are here to take on all kinds of experiences from all different kinds. So my assumption of seeing how my life coming to get to know my twin and realizing that he was much younger than me and I was much older than him, yet at the same time, I've never experienced a younger person, and I don't think he has ever experienced one older. However, my life that I'm here to experience is not just for him, but for other reasons. And outside, I'm a shapeshifter, and I can also reverse my energy, my age back to the age I'm on. I mean, we only can go back to a certain age, so I will reverse it. I'm not going to say to what age, but I will reverse it back. It's my choice. Okay, and you have the option to do that, whoever you are. Okay, so my twin, he was curious too. He wasn't quite sure what was that tingling we had in our hands, and I'm like, oh my God. See, I knew, but he didn't know. He's never been in church. If he had, I don't know about it. If it is, it's probably just this time. He's always been in karmic relationships. He never had soulmates. So, because of we kind of like on a timeline where things have to be moved around quite a bit because of the way things are happening. It's happening fast, but yet at the same time it's happening slow, but it's happening really fast. And because some things got pushed back, all kinds of things happens when you're making these type of freedom dimensions of life, freeing from some enslavements of lifetimes. So he had certain experiences, he had the experience, I had certain experiences, I had the experience. But for me to take on this body, it had to be what it had to be for several reasons. And so when I felt the energy, I'm like, okay, now what is this, what is going on? And I mean, him being like he's a Capricorn, and I'm an Aries, of course, and for some reason I've had all the, it wasn't me, it was my other energy. I was married 2 times, they both was the same zodiac sign of Capricorn. So I don't know, for whatever reason, it's an experience that they must have this energy going through for, I kind of know because of the Saturn and the Jupiter, and with me being who I am, plus as the body, I have a Sagittarius moon, which is Jupiter, and so, and then I have an Aries Venus. So all this is, what is going on? So we may need a lot of little tainting, there's a lot of fire going on through here, So, and the earth is like really heavy, and I'm like, earth signs, my money. But if you think about a volcano, it's a lot of earth, but it's a fire sitting under that volcano to erupt at any day, whatever. Okay, so, and so when I finally, I kind of filled everything out, and I was like, okay, so there's something going on here. So I went to my guy, my guys at the time, because they had already had said some things to me, and I was like, they was, mentioned to me, said, this life you're living ain't nothing but shit. I goes, what? Shit. They goes, I goes, are you kidding me? I said, so what you saying? This life that I live, whatever it is that I'm living, and I'm really, think I'm gonna go on. I'm like, okay, so you said ain't nothing but shit. They goes, So all I got is shit in my, it's just all I got is just shit. It goes, I goes, oh man. I said, well, if that's the case, what the fuck I want this life for? I don't want no life just for shit. I'm like, get rid of it. I don't want it. So I was like, okay, then, I just like gave it up, But so then the transformation began to happen in the body and in her life, okay? And then I walked in and then she walked out. But before she walked out, she found out, she was like, okay, well, what is it with this Capricorn? So she was looking up things and they showing her, and then so she could see, okay, well, we're really not compatible. So what's going on here? But I went through two of those guys already. And so they're like, okay, read this. Okay, so she read it. She says, oh, okay. So they are very perfectly matched when they're running a business together, and they're in a relationship but run a business together mostly, and all that too has to be included. And when the feminine is much older, they're perfectly matched. I was, oh, okay, so that makes sense then. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. So then it went from there. So I had to let him know what was really going on. And I did. I talked to him for a second. I'm like, okay, look, I don't know what's going on, but this is what happened, and I don't even know. And he goes, oh, really? I go, yeah. And I said, so we'll get through this. I don't know what it really means, but we'll get through it, some kind of way. And so what I wanted to do right immediately was wanted to take him right in my hands and just start just giving him the bottle, feeding him. Because I knew he wasn't going to be where I was, because I was like, up here. And I was like, oh man, so, what do I do? But he was refusing that at all. He's like, oh no, what am I going to do? I got to work. I said, I know, but you need to listen to me. You got to talk, let me tell you some things here. So then from that point, and before this even happened, they had said to me, I said, okay, now. I said, okay, well, I need to, talk to him. Or I needed something. I said, I don't know what it said, but it said something to that fact. And they said, okay, they said, we're going to let you do that. But I said, well, listen. They said, what if she was to come into your life at one time or another and need you for something? Talking about the karmic. Because like I said, the karmic was like a daughter to me. She was married to Yeshua, which would have been the son that this body birthed through, okay, which is Yahweh's son. Yahweh kid. Anyway, she had a demon in her at that time. So anyway, said, if she ever come to you and she ever need you, what would you? I said, of course. I would open up for her. I never lost love for her. I always had the love there, because once you have love in your heart for somebody, you can't just pull it out. That's impossible. You don't have love, not true love. You just snatch it out like that. You see, because it's like there. And you don't have to entertain it. It's just there. It's just in your heart. Just like a little piece of tape, taped on your heart. So you like, and when you learning how to love, regardless of what you loving and who you loving, what you really supposed to be loving is the whole world, and that's true. And in everything that involves, not only this world but the world itself, the whole thing. And learn how to love it all. Open up your heart, let the love come in. But yeah, and so we have to find that perfect love that goes beyond any and every thing, no what it is that ever been made or thought of or been. It's love. It's the key to all things. So you must get that in your life, in your heart, and become that. Become love. This is what this is me. What is it is me. Period. That's what I am. Okay. So I am what I am. Okay, and I am love. So that's what I am. That's all that I am. That's all I want to be. Okay, so it is. So anyway, um, so as soon as I said that to them, I went, yes, I would do that. Right away, they locked her up. They put her in prison. And that gave me in time to get to talk to him, whatever. We didn't spend a lot of time. We spent this one night was just me giving him a whole lot of him and putting him to sleep while I was doing it. But the one thing he got was that heavenly kiss. Not on the lips, it's on it. Okay. We had to, you know, that was it. That's all it needed because that's all they told me to do. And the first time I met him, I kissed him on the cheek. Then I kissed him on the lips. But this is what they told me to do. And that's what I did. But that's all he needed. But that was his awakening. That was his Snow White. Whatever you want to call it. Okay? And it really was. So, but he went down the road to the rabbit hole, following the rabbit down there, and tumbling on down, and tumbling on down. And I've tracked our life from the moment that we started, you know. But, I have my chains on. But so, then, what? See, he thinks that I didn't know when he said that he wasn't with nobody. I know everything. I don't know why people think that when you are in a spiritual life, energy, and you living in the wholeness of yourself, fullness, because you have made the choice to go through the transformation, whether you're all the way through or not. But wherever you're at, doesn't matter. Your choice was to go through your transformation and conform to the betterness of life for the all, the everyone, the whole. So where you get on with all the way you guys think, you know, okay, well, I don't like to be no argument. Who does that? Who argue or fight or bigger? Who does any of that when you're in the spiritual, when you're growing in the spiritual life? Spirituality begins from within. All your darkness is within. All your light is within, according to your DNA. I know a lot of your DNA is having fried on and tapped on, but it's coming. But the thing is that there's a certain world life that does not fit in the higher energies. It just don't. And it will not. No one can, you know, let's say, can a leopard change his own spots? No. After you give this stuff to the transformation and you begin to take that light on, you ain't going back. There's no going back at all. You can't. It's impossible. So whatever, I don't know where you guys coming at that, but a person who has made a transformation in their life and they continue to make they don't have that in. They're not going to know. I don't even talk to you about nothing in the 3D. You can't even come. I can't entertain it. I really can't. Honestly, I can't. When I'm on the phone dealing with people with business, and I was like, oh my God. It depends. Because I have to lower my energy down to deal with them. And I will. Then I'm dealing with business. I'm dealing with airheads or empty heads, what we call it, empty brains, monkey brains. I'm not. So it's a big difference. I'm not here to to wash my clothes and get all pretty and clean and neat and smelling luscious to go lava into the mud again. What the fuck? No. So this story, reason why I'm telling you, because what came out on the video this day when I awakened was the karmic somewhere blasting my life out. Blasting my life. I see. I mean, just let me. I mean, all I heard was 3D garbage. 3D garbage. And how many have heard the same old program? For how many years? Oh, she just getting my leftovers. That's all she's getting. She's getting my leftovers. What the fuck? That's all you doing is getting my leftovers. You don't have what you don't know. He was begging me not to leave. The reason why he probably begged you because you've been doing spells all over his fucking layman mind for who knows how many times. You know what? I know everything. I want you guys to know that. I know everything. I know it all. And I don't fucking care. Do you guys know that? I don't fucking care because I am his twin flame. You're just a karmic. It's all you are and all you ever been and all you ever will be and all you ever can be. You decide that you would love to get out of the fucking dark and go and crawl up to the light of yourself and become something of yourself and for yourself and help to the world. Outside of doing what you every way you do it. I don't fucking give a shit. Here's the other thing is you have a real dark energy walking inside of your body. So you really got no other way to live except go with your dark side. But that's fine. Live your dark life and leave the ones alone or on the other side. Okay? Unless you want to come this way. Or you can have some of this light. We have plenty. But other than that, this is my twin soul. He's my soul. I'm his soul. We're not separated. We're one soul that has been taken apart, put in two different bodies, and come into this world on this planet here just to kind of do some extra things to make it float better when it's time to rise. You see? So that's all we're here for, along with everything other than that has been dealing with some times that our life was back here in the other times of past times before we came in this time. So we had to come in and get it all right. Fix it where it needs to be fixed, and then reunion back into the whole soul again and go back up to where we come from. That is his key. All about our life that you probably don't know, but I'm just giving it to you, whether you know it or you can hear it or not. I don't fucking know. I don't care, man. I don't fucking care. I really don't. I don't give a shit about any fucking shit. What I care about is what I'm here for. That is all I care about. I know that's all I want. That's my life. And that is what I am going to do. I will take that life, whether I take it with my whole self or my half of myself. But it's going to come to me because it's all mine. My life is already given to the wholeness of the planet. And that's where I'm going to be. I'll live my life the way I choose to live it. No other way. So don't get all... Here's, you know, have you ever heard those old sayings about a dog don't... He begged me not to leave him. He didn't have no fucking brains. Did he know any fucking better? Hell fucking no. If he had knew any better, he never would have went in the direction that he went when he got with your ass. Besides that, I know that you got to set him up with your boyfriend at the time, whoever you was with. I know about it all, but I don't give a fuck. Get that? I really don't. All I give about is that piece that belonged to me. That's who I give a fuck about. That's him. And blind you, I will take off anything or whatever that I need to do when I don't even have to go that route. I don't have to put my hands on nothing to get what I want. I don't. Spells, I don't do no spells. I don't have to. What am I gonna do it for? Oh, maybe I don't know who I am. Maybe I don't know what powers that I hold. Well, that's doing the fucking spell. What the hell do the spell for? What I have to do is speak. That's all. That's all. I don't have to do anything. So, but it is, the dog don't want the bones until nobody else should have it. That is so fucked up. That is a fucked up life. Who the hell? Oh man. That's just, what is it? Besides that, he said, he begged you not to leave him. Well, you left him anyway. It was orchestrated. That's how it should have been. First of all, he the one asked to fuck that up because he was never supposed to go back the second time in the first fucking place. But no, couldn't tell this hard-head ass shit. What are you going to do? You're never going to win, Mr. Didakati. Huh? Never, ever, ever will you get your life the way it needs to be as long as you got the runnings of it, or the control switch. Oh, I tell you, I've been down that road a lot of times. I tell you what, it don't feel no good. You go tumbling and you don't know when to stop. Cause you're trying to outrun the source. The God particles, the whole, huh? You can't win. What you came in here for, you came in here to take your life, put it on a chopping block. Just let it happen. Keep on going. And don't give up. Because as you give up this part, and then the more they put back on you, and you come alive, you look so pretty and beautiful. It's full of light, and you begin to float. Huh? Yeah. Because now you're coming back to your real true self. Wholeness of yourself, all your dark is gone. It ain't working no more. If it's there, it don't work. It doesn't operate because there is none to do. And light has come in and washed away all that dark energy. Let it shine. Don't cover it up. Don't hold it back. Be free. Live happy and satisfied with every way of life that you live. Don't ever not be satisfied, because what other way to live, you know? Jeez. Oh, down in the grunge. Well, the only reason you're down in the grunge is because you're not being your true self. You're just letting everybody else tell you what to do. What you gonna do for yourself? You can't tell your own self what to do? Yes, you can. Live your own life. Be your own true self. Don't let others tell you how to be, because that means you're ready to take the bottle. You need to get you some more ninja. You just didn't get it off. But see, what happens is once you go around the mountain, however many fucking times you go, to try to figure something out on your own, you'll just keep going around that fucking mountain until you decide that I'm gonna let it happen. Whatever it is, let it be. Then you're kind of like wide open to let something come in to give you some assistance. You see, instead of you're doing it all yourself. And do it myself. Like little kids when they were little kids. I'm doing it myself. Let me do. You don't do it yourself. You don't do it. We're here together to help work everything together. You don't need to do it yourself. yourself. We're here for you to help you. Take our hands and let's go. Out to the land. Let's go. Have fun. Enjoy your life. Don't live to be so grown-uppy and doty. That thing just go by and fly, you know. Live free, surely, truly. Because all the assistance you ever want is right here, right around you, all the time. The problem that we as people have is we don't ask. We just go, can I do myself? Can I do myself? Can I do myself? Hey, Miss Squirrel, can you come help me? Hey, Miss Squirrel, come here. Why do you say, hey, y'all, what you doing? Can y'all give me a hand? Come on, Angel. What are you doing? Come here. You ain't got me all grown up with them. They don't fucking care, man. They see us. They see us all the time. Yeah, they do. They watch you 24/7. And you playing with me up and like, leave me alone. But see, these people out here, these karmics or whatever they are, I don't care, no, but leave me alone. It is your life, be yourself, do your thing. You done all of it, girl, you need to stop. Really, I tell you, girl, you need to stop. Really, okay? You really do, because you have had your done ever times. When they, you know what I'm saying? They just have a little mercy on you, but all I gotta do is speak the words. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. I have nothing to say, but just, oh, yeah, okay. But see, you need to just don't do it anymore. Be yourself. Move on. Get your life together and take it on where you got to go. Because it's over. This is over. He is going where he needs to go. That is mine. My soul, not yours. The fuck, okay? I have the other half of his soul, and he has the other half of mine. And he needs me, because he has never had his life to be grown up yet, as he needs you. Okay? And whether I can set my age back, but I still got this. You don't set that back. I still can get remembers and all that, it's still up there. But my master has never had certain things that he has to experience before he walks away from this planet. And therefore, he will experience those things, which is what we had started somewhere back in another life. And now here we are. You know what I'm saying? And here you come, Carmeli Laka. Bring your Gananapa. But that's what you came here for. We know. Well, your entities in there just trying to make sure that nothing comes together so they can keep, certain things from going forward. No, it's going to happen. You don't get an ikadanika. Ninabastakila. Yep. It is going to take its place, Middle Get done in the heart. Yeah. What the canana, eh? Aya. you too, Draconian. I love all you asses. Just get your ass out of the way. Go where you come from. Back. Wherever that is. You give a fuck. We're on this planet. Now you guys. That's all. Nothing. Not nothing but shit. So young. Shit. Lord, you get yourself in this shit, so now you get the shell out. Or you just go down and get the hell out of your planet. We're living and we're gonna keep living. And this is our planet and this is our Gaia, and we're taking her home where she belongs. Yeah. And as soon as our humans wake up, they'll see what happened. Yep. Okay, guys. So that's just some of the things that I had to say about our life that's going on here on this planet, and everybody got my life out there. But you know what? That's fine. But you know how many people has just low-rated Jesus Christ, as y'all call him, but I call it, I'm not sure, because that's what it was. But either way, and just took his name and landed it and just bit him off a few times. And what they done to the planet, oh my heaven, just treated the planet like it was no life. And God, of course, what you guys call God, they just low-rated that God and just stomped him all over the place. All he have done that at one time or another. That's how mankind has been. Not learned, but unlearned. Unlearned, you may do a whole lot of shit. You see? So, no more better for them than do me. They done them, you know. What's the difference? There's no difference. Gotta get 2 bites out of me too. Guys, you got the woo, I don't care, man, I love it. You can talk about me. Oh yeah, I got something for you. Hey, yeah. I got a song for you ladies out there. You Kermits. Yeah, not your nice ones, just the mean ones who are trying to be mean. What is wrong with y'all? Don't just go somewhere and get your ass on somewhere and get your life on the right track, or go to the light. You want the light or you want the dark? Okay, you're going to live in the dark, then you go right ahead, darling, and live there in the dark. I'm going to stay over here, and I'll just wave at you every once in a blue moon, okay? All right, that's what I'm going to do. Until you learn, until you get so tired of being in your darkness, which you won't. Because I know you won't, because you're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not. That's all right. Yes, I tell you something good. Man, I'm going to put my earrings on. Okay, so let me play this song, because I really think, wait, not that one. No, you start. I really think that these guys need to hear this song. If I can find it. Oh, is that it? No. Is it in here? Okay, let me see if I play one in the meantime. While we waiting.
I'm talking about roots. I can't hate where I'm from. Cause where I'm from made me. I came from the bottom of the slums. But now it got me. That's because
then I'm done, okay, for the day. But I gotta play this song because it just fits right in with all that I had to say, okay? So, I want to get a drink of water before I sing this song, please, sympathy, because, yes. Okay, guys. Ready, guys? Oh my angel's ready. All right, let's go.
You're a real tough cookie with a long history of breaking little hearts like you wanted me. That's okay, let's see how you do it. Pull up your dues, let's get down to it. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Come on, don't fight fair. But that's okay, see if I can knock me down, it's all in vain. I get right back on my feet again. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Real tough cookie with a long history of breaking little hearts like the one in me. Before I put another notch in my lipstick case, you better make sure you put me in my place. Hit me with your best shot. Come on, hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with your best shot. Fire away.
Yeah, so that's the end of today. Thanks for coming. I certainly appreciate it. Hope you had fun. Hope you come back. Please hit my like if you like, and my subscribe if you follow. All right? Namaste. I love you so much.